Call of Duty Mobile is officially coming to PC. And no, I'm not talking about those makeshift solutions where you have to set up a super high-end 14th gen CPU with an RTX 4090 just to play a mobile game. No, this is the real deal. An official PC port of Call of Duty Mobile that can even run on very low-end PCs. Yes, you heard that right. But before we dive into the details, let's take a moment to see what some of the top PC and console content creators had to say when they first experienced Call of Duty Mobile. I'm going to show you these clips to highlight just how big the demand is for a PC version of this game. So we have content creators such as Tim the Tatman.
Do you guys see the gun that is in the center? This Rytech is better than every single weapon blueprint that we have in Call of Duty to this point on PC.
Futives.
It actually looks crazy. Like the operators too, they're actually so dope. I wish we actually had like this type of customization in COD. I know, but this game is basically every single Call of Duty mixed together.
Dismo.
Hit the little reload. I love the reload inspects or whatever on this game. Like COD Mobile just does it better.
iMarksman.
These things all go hard. Oh shit. We got the waifu SPR. Oh, but it changes different waifus? That's crazy.
They praise Call of Duty Mobile for its simple and intuitive UI, its classic Call of Duty experience, and the way it combines elements from different Call of Duty titles into one fantastic game. But here's the thing, these content creators don't continuously make content for Call of Duty Mobile. Why? Because they're not comfortable playing on mobile or iPad, they are PC gamers through and through, and they prefer to stick to their platform. Their audience is primarily PC players, so they haven't spent much time creating content for Call of Duty Mobile. But that's all about to change with the official PC port. So you might think they could use an emulator to create content, right? Well, not really. Using an emulator often leads to a terrible experience. When I say bad experience, I mean inconsistent frame rates, random crashes, and unbearable lag. Did you ever wonder you snipe enemy right in the head, but the enemy is still alive and you are dead? Well, that's what we call desync. It happens because of your connection and how you connect to the server. It always happened to me until I found this app called Gear Up Booster. Instead of following the traditional path to connect to the closest server from where you live, Gear Up Booster finds the closest path. It's like a brain for your connection. It also shows in what percentage your connection is improved. And I'm pretty sure as a result, you will also end up having a lower latency than what you had before. In other words, lower ping. Well, the next question is Gear Up Booster safe to use? They only focus on your network connection optimization and nothing more. And since they are collaborating with various game-related developers like BattleEye, Bluehole, Sony PlayStation, and with approval from all the games they have in their collection, we can totally trust Gear Up. What is the lowest ping you could get in Call of Duty Mobile when you use Gear Up Booster? Let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to download Gear Up Booster from the link in the description or the pinned comment. And thanks Gear Up Booster for sponsoring today's video. Imagine trying to clutch a 1v3 or even a 1v1 only for your game to freeze at the worst possible moment. It doesn't matter how powerful your rig is, emulators are just unreliable for this purpose. And to make matters worse, people will often call you a noob for playing a mobile game on a PC. They don't realize that you only get matched with other PC players or those using controllers. Despite this, the stigma persists and most people just don't understand. But with the official PC port, all these issues will be a thing of the past. However, I want to take a moment to thank these creators. Whether they realized it or not, they've played a crucial role in convincing Call of Duty Mobile to create a PC version. It's clear that the developers saw the potential of bringing Call of Duty Mobile to PC and how beneficial it could be for the broader gaming community. After all, not everyone has a high-end PC capable of running Modern Warfare or Warzone. This official PC version of Call of Duty Mobile opens up the game to a whole new audience, making it accessible to more players than ever before. Now, to be honest, I played on the Gameloop emulator for a long time. I'm just not used to playing on mobile or iPad because I've been a PC gamer since I was a kid and I've been hooked on it ever since. Plus, Call of Duty Mobile is definitely not my first Call of Duty game. For all these reasons, I spent a lot of time playing on an emulator. Believe it or not, I reached legendary rank about 16 times on the emulator. That just shows how many people are out there playing on emulators. To give you an idea, here's a poll I created a few months ago. If you take a look at the percentages, it's not a huge number, but it's a significantly high amount. This just goes to show there's a considerable audience for Call of Duty Mobile on PC, and the official port is going to make a lot of players very happy. Now let's look at the special features we get in the PC version compared to the mobile version and the emulator. The first thing you'll notice when you log in is the different UI. It's optimized for higher resolution, so the clickable tabs appear smaller and the whole lobby is incredibly easy to navigate. The biggest difference I noticed is the FPS. On the mobile version and emulator, the lobby FPS is capped at 30. I have no idea why it's been like that, that for 5 years, but in the PC version, the FPS can go up to 180. This is insane. I've never seen Call of Duty Mobile's lobby this smooth before. Alright, the next thing I noticed is that when you're in a room, it specifically shows that you're on a PC with a mouse indicator. This was never a thing when playing on an emulator. This makes it easier to distinguish between PC and mobile players, ensuring everyone knows who's playing on what platform, especially when it comes to tournaments. Alright, now when you head into the game, you'll see all the key mappings displayed on the left side. This is super helpful for reference until you get used to them. If you find it distracting, you can press the comma button to hide it. Also, the buttons you need to press are shown right below the icons. For example, if you want to use a skill, it's the X key. To switch to your first weapon, you press 1. To open your backpack, you hit the tab key. It's just like that. Everything is clearly labeled and easy to use. You can also customize the key bindings to your preference, just like in any other PC game. It's fully customizable, so you can set it up exactly how you want. Now let's talk about the graphics settings. You can set the PC version up to 180 FPS, which isn't possible on any mobile device. But let's compare how the hardware works with the official PC version and the Gameloop emulator, which is the only supported emulator for Call of Duty Mobile. If you use any other emulator, you'll get banned, so don't even try it. On the left side, we have the Gameloop emulator, and on the right side, we have the official PC version. To keep things fair, I'm using the same location and the same skins in both versions. This way, we can get a clear look at how each performs. First off, let's talk about the graphics. The PC version makes full use of the graphics card, giving you a much better visual experience. On the other hand, the emulator is more dependent on the CPU, which means it doesn't utilize the graphics card as effectively. Another thing to note is resource usage. The emulator tends to use a lot more resources and can only push out a maximum of 120 FPS. To keep things consistent, I've capped the FPS on the PC version to 120 as well. From this comparison, you can clearly see that the PC version is much more optimized. It delivers a more stable performance, whereas the emulator often shows fluctuating FPS values. So, in conclusion, if you're looking for the best performance and stability, the PC version is definitely the way to go. I've noticed that a lot of creators are praising Call of Duty Mobile as the best version of the Call of Duty. So for those of you who are willing to give Call of Duty Mobile a shot on PC, I think you're really going to enjoy it and probably stick with it. Call of Duty has always been huge on consoles and PC with a loyal fan base and tons of gameplay innovations over the years. Bringing Call of Duty Mobile to PC could really bridge the gap between these platforms. If you love the smooth, streamlined experience of Call of Duty Mobile, you might be tempted to check out other Call of Duty titles on consoles and PC. And if you're a long-time fan of the series on consoles and PC, you might find yourself enjoying the convenience and accessibility of Call of Duty Mobile on PC as well. This cross-platform appeal is pretty exciting and could change the way we all play and enjoy Call of Duty across different devices. Now let's dive into the advantages of playing Call of Duty Mobile on the PC version instead of using an emulator. First up, PC hardware really takes your gaming experience to the next level. With a powerful gaming rig, you can enjoy higher graphical fidelity and smoother frame rates. This makes everything look and feel so much better. Plus, you get customizable control schemes, so you can set up your controls exactly how you like them. For those of you with high-end PCs, the enhanced visuals and performance are a huge bonus. You can play with advanced settings, high refresh rates, and use gaming peripherals like mice and keyboards for better precision and immersion. This really makes a difference in your gameplay experience. Another big advantage is how well the PC environment integrates with the streaming platforms. If you're a content creator, you can share your gameplay experiences with a global audience more effectively. Streaming from a PC is just smoother and more reliable. And here's a great point: Call of Duty Mobile doesn't need a super high-end PC to run well. Even if you have a good mid-range or low-end PC, you can still enjoy constant 60 FPS. That's right, no more fluctuating frame rates, just smooth, consistent gameplay. Now let's talk about one of my favorite features: cross-platform play. We've already seen how awesome cross-platform play can be in games like Bloodstrike and Fallout 84. These games let people play together whether they are on a PC or a mobile device, and it's a game changer. With Call of Duty Mobile now available on PC, we get to experience this cross-platform play in a whole new way. This means you can play with your friends and rivals no matter what device they're using. Whether they're on a mobile device or a PC, you can all jump into the same game together. This opens up so many new opportunities for player interaction and community building. You're not limited by your platform anymore, so you can team up or face off against anyone, anytime. Cross-platform play really brings the gaming community together, and I'm super excited to see how it enhances our Call of Duty Mobile experience. Alright everyone, let's wrap this up. The upcoming release of Call of Duty Mobile on PC is a huge milestone in the world of gaming. It's not just about bringing the game to a new platform, it's about expanding the audience, enhancing competitive gaming opportunities, and setting new trends in the industry. Whether you're a seasoned Call of Duty veteran or new to the franchise, the PC release promises an immersive and compelling experience like never before. This is a big step forward, and I can't wait to see how it impacts the gaming community. As we look forward to the launch of Call of Duty Mobile on PC, I invite you to share your thoughts and expectations in the comments below. How do you think this move will impact the gaming community? I'd love to hear your opinions. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. See you in the next one.